So the crypto markets are trading sideways right now, and everyone is calling for altcoin season, but what are the best altcoins to be buying right now? There's multiple sectors, guys, the AI sector, the meme sector, the gaming sector, RWA, and much more. But in today's video, I want to give you guys the top 10 best gaming coins for this 2025-2026 crypto bull run. Today, we're going to be walking through a few of these different projects. I'll be pretty much just sharing their charts on the screen and letting you know exactly the best coins to be investing in. We'll have pretty much more established coins that have been here for a little bit longer, and then obviously a little bit more volatile coins that can, show those crazy 20, 50x potentials, potentially even higher. But if new to my channel, check out the rest of my content. I keep you updated on the day-to-day events, press action around Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins, how liquidity is shifting, and then fun videos like this letting you know the best coins to be buying. The gaming sector has been one sector that has been not getting any of the love that it truly deserves, and it's because of hot narratives like meme coins and AI and AI agents and multiple other different things. So right now, I think it's really great to start looking at gaming coins. This was a content suggestion from someone that wanted to watch exactly what are the best gaming coins. Today, you're going to be seeing a lot of coins that you're familiar with, that your favorite coals and influencers have been preaching you, but I'm going to be straightforward with y'all and condense it down to a small list, telling you guys exactly what has been preached throughout this whole cycle. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the top 10 picks and what you should be looking at. So whenever you're looking up gaming coins on any platform, you can see that there is a lot of different gaming options, whether it's gaming infrastructure, gaming protocols, actual GameFi, or multiple different variations of whether it's an actual game itself, the infrastructure of a game, a launch pad, much more, guys. So there's a lot of different ways you can be investing into gaming, but we're mainly going to be revolved around the GameFi sector, which kind of intertwines a lot of these different things. And what we want to do is look at the top projects like Immutable X, which is going to be one of our first picks on the list, which have been already established, have seen multiple cycles, and also already have a large following base, and also already have a lot of momentum. Whenever you start to see projects that have already established themselves, they carry way less risk than other assets in the market. So it's much better to gravitate towards the larger ones. The first one being Immutable X. Right now, guys, the coin is sitting at around 75 cents. It has been seeing a massive devaluation throughout this cycle, seeing small pumps like what we saw back in March and also in December. But at the end of the day, this coin is sitting down in the dumps, and this is something that a lot of big influencers and coals have been preaching, mainly due to the fact that this is one of the largest established gaming ecosystems with over 450 plus games. They remind me of Gala Games, but much more established. So this is where you could potentially start to take advantage of the 85.5% decline that it has had, guys, over the last few months and year or so. So Immutable X is going to be the first on the list. This is a very strong project, more than likely going to at least see a 5 to 10x multiple. Next up on the list, and we're doing these by market cap, guys, so some of them are much fresher than others, like Immutable X is older. Next one is going to be Pudgy Penguins. Pudgy Penguins, guys, Pingu is the coin. Everyone has been going really crazy, but it all revolves around the Pudgy Penguins ecosystem. It started off as an NFT launch, lots of different things around that. It also goes into Karrat, another coin that we're going to be talking about today, but Pudgy Penguins has a very, very strong ecosystem, and they've been building consecutively throughout this whole cycle. The growth on this chart that you're seeing right now has been substantial, and this is why a lot of people believe that whenever we start to see the narratives move back into gaming, Pingu is going to be one of those that does an explosive move. We've seen coins like Axie Infinity do, crazy exponential runs, anywhere from 50x to 100x multiples. So this is where you can start to position yourself around a few of these. Pudgy Penguins is something that everyone is thinking is going to be having at least a 20 to 30x multiple, and honestly, based off of the strength that we're seeing, I'm pretty sure that we could be seeing that, but once everything shifts back into the proper narrative. So next up would be Pudgy Penguins, Pingu, guys. Pingu is the coin, Pudgy Penguins is the project. Overall, next one is going to be Gala Games, guys. Gala Games is going to be next up on the list. It's pretty much due to establishing itself as a leading contender in the gaming sector as well. They have consistent updates on exactly the projects and the share pools and many things that they do for their ecosystem, and it goes to show that they're building for the long term in the space, and they're consecutively having multiple partnerships with a lot of these bigger coins that you're going to be seeing on the screen, Superverse and a few others, which really goes to show that they're doubling down not only their ecosystem but into other ecosystems as well. This coin has been massively devalued. I invested into this coin at the very beginning of the year, made like a quick 5 to 6x on it, then sold and moved into AI coins and meme coins. But right now I think this is another great coin to be looking into. It's up quite significantly in terms of, you know, the max charts, what we have consecutively been seeing. Obviously it had a crazy run, but we are just waiting to see when liquidity moves back, and Gala is one of those leading contenders, so that's going to be third on the list. Next is going to be Beam, guys. Beam is going to be another project that is a blockchain ecosystem. This one has had much more strength than a few of the other gaming coins, and this is really due to the fact that what does it have to offer? Being a blockchain ecosystem, it's much different than something like Pudgy Penguins, Pingu, Gala, Immutable X. There's a few different correlations, but at the end of the day, whenever you have proper utilization of something like Beam, you can really start to see a lot of growth, especially with what it has been seeing in its ecosystem. It's on the verge of an explosive move. You can see how much more growth it has been seeing as opposed to a few of these other coins that are just kind of stagnant. But overall, right now, Beam is on the verge of making a move. A lot of people are anticipating, again, a 15 to 20x move for this coin. I honestly think it can be much higher with the market cap being lower than a few of the other ones. But at the end of the day, only time will tell. This is a blockchain ecosystem. Go do a little bit more research, but this is another great pick. Next is going to be Superverse. Superverse, guys, is a great coin created by or co-founded by Elio Trades. Alex Becker is another key influencer in coal in the crypto space. He founded Neo Tokyo, and this is something that Elio Trades and Alex Becker have been working on consecutively, and this is why he feels like he's going to be taking Superverse to the whole next level. He has already partnered Superverse with multiple other projects like Gala Games, Pudgy Penguin, Pingu. There's multiple different things that they've been doing. Too much to get into, but this is where you should have an understanding of what Superverse has already established in terms of, you know, what they're trying to do in the gaming ecosystem and how they're tapping into every single part of the gaming space. This is going to be a really great coin right now. Like how I said, still seeing some massive devaluations, but it has been holding way stronger than a lot of the other assets. Of course, Beam is beating out a lot of others for that, but you can see compared to Gala and a few of the other ones, it's just not as weak in terms of that price action. So Superverse going to be another great one. I really believe in Elio Trades and what they're building, and he is just getting started. Now, next is going to be Karrat, guys. Karrat's going to be up on the next because it has next up on the list because it has a lower market cap. Now, this is a coin that a lot of people no longer truly believe in, and it's mainly due to the fact on how it started and how it's progressed and moving into the remainder of the progression of the project. This goes into My Pet Hooligan, another NFT project that started off as NFTs, then slowly moved into, you know, the gaming ecosystem, and they've been actually building their game for a while now. And this is where a lot of people think that this coin is going to be exploding massively whenever we start to see a return, but only in time, guys, will we actually see that. This is a $27 million market cap coin, so if it starts to pump excessively like Pingu is currently sitting at a 1.8 billion, that's crazy, guys. Like we're sitting at crazy massive valuations for these gaming tokens, and if Karrat can reach that, you can just imagine how much money people are going to make. So this is a straight gaming coin, as opposed to a few other ones that are, you know, blockchain ecosystem, launch pads, which we're going to be jumping into, or even just a whole space for gaming projects and stuff like that. Cedify Fund is going to be next up on the list, guys, after Karrat. Cedify is another low market cap coin, but it has the potential to do explosive moves, especially with the utilization that Cedify actually has to offer. It's a launch pad for projects, guys, and people that are building in this space in terms of gaming. And this is another coin that hasn't really seen its time in the spotlight. I really believe that this coin is going to be seeing some explosive moves, but I think everyone is so focused on all these other narratives that are really hot that they're not focused on these projects. And I think Cedify is going to be seeing a crazy run based off of the market cap sitting at 15 million. I can easily see this doing at least a 30x multiple, but only in due time, guys, and if we start to see everything move back into the gaming sector. Last up on the list, guys, is going to be Conducts. Conducts is one of my main positions that I am allocated to, and I love the strength behind this coin. You can see the progression throughout 2024 moving into 2025 and how it's waiting for that next run up. up. I honestly really believe that this is going to be one of my main gainers, guys, in my portfolio, but only in due time will we actually see. We have big holes like Alex Becker preaching these projects. They're also a part of the Neo Tokyo community, which we discussed. They also are utilizing NVIDIA technology and multiple other different things, but this is another great project that has been building their KNFT technology, taking, you know, 3D assets cross-platform and being able to utilize them more effectively. They actually teamed up with a Pudgy Penguins and took one of their NFTs and put it into their portal and created pretty much that 3D KNFT. It's really crazy, really cool stuff, but this is pretty much the last project I'm going to be showing you guys. Now, I know I said 10, this is only 8. If you look at the gaming sector, there is a ton of different coins that I didn't mention, guys, that a lot of people will probably want to hear, like Flocky, Sandbox, Decentraland. We have Axie Infinity. There's a ton on here. Legacy, Metaplex. We also have there's literally a ton. Echelon Prime. Like, we can keep on going on down the list, but at the end of the day, this is where you need to just start to establish what coins you want to invest in. That is my list. Why did I pull this list out? Because this is what most influencers and coals and honestly a big people that actually believe in the space are investing into. A lot of the other coins that I'm hearing have been seeing runs, but then they die off and this and that. But a lot of the projects that I just showed you today have had a consecutive run from 2024 into 2025, if not starting in 2025, moving throughout the year to the end of 2025. So this is my list. I think that you guys should go look into these gaming coins. A lot of them are massively devalued, and this is where you can consecutively make massive returns on multiple coins if you're investing at the right time. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of hot narratives, AI, meme coins, RWA. So everyone is not really focused on gaming, but if you start to invest when others aren't, you could potentially make a crap ton of money. So overall, if you guys are new to my channel, check out the rest of my content. I like to drop videos like this. I also keep you updated on the day-to-day events, price action on Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins, all that good stuff. And then also just keep you updated on exactly what I am doing. I want to show you guys exactly the gaming coins because it was a content suggestion after all, but I also wanted you guys to be able to take advantage of the devaluations that are taking place in the gaming sector. Markets are trading sideways. I'm gonna have a market update for you guys tomorrow morning and at the end of the day with the key news events to expect moving into next week. But if you're new to the channel, drop me a comment, like, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see anything in specific, and hopefully I catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.